Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Project Prodigy, and I know last episode I said that I would be doing it, starting it out in that place, but I did that, and I did a film thing, and then realized that I had music on, and I don't want to get copyright striked, so I turned it off. But I figured that I could do a little bit of a free skate and make my most awkward moments video. I talked about it earlier. I don't think I posted a video with me talking about it. However, I have had extremely awkward moments, and if you watch Dana's on Fire, I'm a huge fan of everything YouTube has on it, so I watch a lot of people like that. Dana's on Fire has a video called Cringe Attack, and I'd like to talk about the moments where I've had a cringe attack. I'll try and link his channel down below, maybe even that video if possible. Or maybe just that video, but basically, I'd like to talk about very awkward moments. I had one that happened to me the other day when I was sitting at lunch with my girlfriend. However, I can't really remember it. I'll probably make another one of these, and then I'll remember it. But I'd like to talk about the ones that I remember so clearly. One, just to start off. This was in 5th grade back, think 4 years ago. I'm in 9th or my 8th. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Hang on. I can look that up later. I'm kind of an idiot. But so basically, I was in 5th grade, and this girl sat next to me, and we had assigned seats, and she would always sit next to me. But it was weird because, like, she'd lift her arms before, and you can clearly tell where this is going. There was nothing under her arms. And then one day, she came to school. One day, she came to school, sat next to me, and lifted her arms. And there was armpit hair. Now, I was in 5th grade, so I was a little shocked that a girl could have armpit hair at that age. Or at all, and I didn't know what to do, so just to make sure that my eyes weren't deceiving me, I decided to ask her to lift her arms. I know, I'm an idiot. After I asked her to lift her arms, she proceeded to ask me, well, why do you want me to lift my arms? Like, she knew that I realized, and I had the dumbest response ever. My response to her saying that was, I think I saw a pimple. Yes, that was my response. I said, I think I saw a pimple. I don't know why. I don't know how that even came into my mind, but that happened. And it's a thing. It happened, and I said that. And every few months, I sit here and I'm like, what's an awkward moment I can think of? And that's always the first one that comes to my mind. And I'm sorry, girl, if you're watching this. I'm very sorry. But so from that point out, it was really weird sitting next to her. So yeah. That's one time. Same grade, same class. This was, I believe, before it, or no, it was after it, I believe. It might have been before it. But I had gotten bronchitis, and I was sick, and finally the doctor said that I was okay to go to school. And I went to school, and for lunch that day, we had those icy things that they give out at school, and it was green. Like, it was lime green. Very green. So anyway, I went back to class after having eaten lunch, not feeling very well. I didn't want to go to the nurse because I had already missed so much school that I didn't want to miss anymore because I had to do something and I needed good grades or something, or I didn't want to fail the 5th grade, so I just tried to stay in. So I sat there in my desk. That was it was really close to the teacher's desk, which was in the left corner of the front of the room. and she was having a discussion and talking, and I remember this very, very clearly, that she was talking about something, I think it was maybe something about social studies, because we didn't have different teachers at the time, it was just one teacher, that looked like it hurt, and I vomited. But I don't mean I vomited as in like, No, I projectile vomited across the room, green, icy. I remember so clearly that I was just sitting there all in focus of what she was saying, listening to her, trying to remember, and projectile vomiting across the room. Yes. It happened. And all that I remember happening is everybody going, ooh, gross, and her asking me if I was okay, and then going to the nurse and saying, I don't want to go home, I am fine. Going back to the class and being scolded the rest of the day by everybody's eyes. Ugh. That's just terrible. I have one more that I can think of at the moment that I'll try and get more for another video if you guys want to see more and want to hear more embarrassing stories about my life. This was actually very recently. I went to go and visit my father because I live in a different state than my father. And I was going through security and there was a TSA agent at the end of the thing where you lift your hands, because I'm old enough to the point where I have to do that now. Oh my god, wow, sucks for him. But so I went through that thing and then got over to this this TSA agent, who said, hey buddy, how are you doing? And then he held out his hand. Now, he held out his hand like he wanted a high five. Okay, I guess he just wanted to call me. But so anyway, he held out his hand like he wanted a high five. So I was like, okay, I'll give him a high five. So I went to go and high five him, and that was when I realized that for a split second his hand was like that. The rest of the time he had started bringing his hand down to kind of show me where to go, but he did it very awkwardly. He did it with an open palm, which I've never seen before. I don't get why he didn't just point. Anyway, long story short, I high-fived a TSA agent. Yes, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, how did you do it? I just did it. He said nothing. I felt his gloves. I think he should be fired. Not necessarily because the fact that he didn't know how to point correctly, but because of the fact that he lets a teenage boy high-five him and did nothing about it and didn't think that it was strange at all. When I think that this is the strangest thing to ever happen to man itself. So, if you guys enjoyed watching, make sure to hit... What the heck was that? Make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe for more content. I'll do a most awkward video again as soon as I can remember more. I mean, I really could, but they just kind of come to me in very awkward experiences and times. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below, like I said. Go check out my feature channels on my channel. Make sure to go subscribe to them. They're really cool people. And also, just thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.
The wrong place, about to get mean mug. Fuck it, kill him with the kindness, hit him with the steam hug. Bet they never expect that, expect this, expect the rent, noose and X in it. Pull the bad shit out, you